Hi, so far we have looked at your family of origin and what ideas you learned about yourself that might hold you back. And then we looked in day 2 at the 5 personality traits and how you can develop your personality to improve levels of happiness. Today I'm going to talk to you about the neuroscience of thoughts. We have over 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day, and 90% of those thoughts are what we thought yesterday. So if we think negatively, the chances are we will always think negatively when we experience a negative stimuli. So we need to interrupt those thought patterns. When we were in our formative years, we developed thoughts about ourselves. We've looked at some of those already. So when we think something negatively, neurons fire together and then they wire together. And now what happens generally is we look for confirmation bias of that thought. And when we get it, those neurons become a pathway. And what happens then is that's the only thought available to us. And there's only about 10% chance of that changing. However, once we become aware that we have done that and we are running a neural circuit loop, we can now rewire those thoughts. So your task: what behavior do you do in response to a negative stimuli that you don't like? What do you do when you experience adversity and you know that that's a failed response? Slamming doors, shouting, cursing, whatever it is. Do you feel good after those failed responses? Write down how you would like to respond. What gets in the way of this happening? We're looking at your default behavior. Often this makes us unhappy because we know that it is not healthy and we feel stuck. So list the ways you would like to respond to adversity. Getting stuck in a particular pattern of thought can be quite difficult for us and we can feel almost hopeless. What we're doing on day 3 is beginning to rewire your neurons and creating much more positive pathways. Thank you.